સહજાનંદ સ્વામી મહારાજની જય. નથી જાતી દરબારમાંથી ગોળી, હે નથી જાતી દરબારમાંથી ગોળી. મણકીએ હે ચડ્યા રે મોહન વનમાળી. મણકીએ ચડ્યા રે મોહન વનમાળી. શોભે રૂડી કર્મા લગામ રૂપાડી. મણકીએ ચડ્યા રે મોહન વનમાળી. Who's Manaki Ghodi? The horse on which God rided all his life. Why is the horse refusing to move, refusing to take God where he wants to go? Because the love of the seekers is holding the horse back. A beautiful story recited by Premanand Swami of Gadpur, where JeevuBaa, LaaduBaa and Dadakhachar resided. JeevuBaa and LaaduBaa were sisters of Dadakhachar. They loved God so much that they wanted that God should be at Gadpur all the time. But weren't there lovers and seekers of God at other places too? Seekers from Vratpuri or Vartal wanted God to come and celebrate Ram Navami with them. God wanted to oblige them too. Mayaram Bhatt had come to Gadpur with this request. God said, yes, let's go. But he knew that JeevuBaa, LaaduBaa and Dadakhachar will never permit him to go. So there was no point in asking them. They would always say no and not allow him to go. Mayaram Bhatt was an astrologer. So Shriji Maharaj asked him that what is a good day to leave from Gadpur to Vartal. God is the person who has created astrology. He doesn't need to ask Mayaram Bhatt this. But when he takes a Manushya avatar, he does a lot of Manushya Leela. So he's being modest and giving Mayaram Bhatt a chance to decide when to leave. Mayaram Bhatt said, tomorrow morning it is. This is a conversation happening at night. So God said, so be it. Let's leave early in the morning tomorrow. Prepare the horses. Ask everyone to prepare to leave for Vartal and we'll be going there tomorrow. Mayaram Bhatt said and warned that you have still not taken permission from Dadakhachar, JeevuBaa and LaaduBaa. He said, I am God. Who do I need permission from? Dadakhachar is just a darbar who's the owner of this place. I am the darbar of the universe. You think I need permission from him? It was just a leela that he was trying to do. Mayaram Bhatt knew that this is not going to work, but still he did what God asked him to do. મણિગર સૌને કહે છે થાઓ ત્યાર, મુનિવરણી પદાતિને અસવાર. વ્રતાપુરે જાવા કર્યો નિર્ધાર. મણકીએ ચડ્યા રે મોહન વનમાળી. he announced to everyone that get ready, we are going to Vratapuri tomorrow. Early in the morning, he was ready to leave. केसर बेरी बोदलीने फूल माड़ ताजण तीखी वांगड़ीनो घणो ताल शोभे गणा वाहला लागे छे मराड़ मणकीए चढ़्या रे मोहन वनमाली. The scenario in the morning with all the seekers and all the people who used to travel with God were all ready. Different types of horses were there, in which the most beautiful one, Manaki, was on which God was residing. And Gadpur came to know that God is going. JeevuBaa got a nightmare early in the morning that God is going to leave today. Such were the divine powers. These are not mere coincidences, but a lover of God gets this gut feeling because he or she is eternally connected to God. She woke up startled, went out and saw that this is true. It's not just a dream or a nightmare. God is actually going. She ran to Dadakhachar. Dadakhachar was doing his puja and he was ringing the ghantadi. And JeevuBaa taunted him that you will just keep ringing the bell over here and our dear God is leaving. By the time you are done with this, God would be gone. He's going. Dadakhachar ran to God and asked him, what is our mistake? Did we do something wrong? Why are you going like this? You didn't even discuss with us. This is not the way to do. God was not in a mood to listen or change his decision. He said, other seekers and lovers at Vartal also seek my darshan, also seek my company. I also miss them. I also want to go. So I have decided that Ram Navami I'll be spending there. JeevuBaa knew that God is not going to listen. She sat in meditation, used her divine powers, hypnotized Manaki Ghodi, and withdrew all powers of Manaki Ghodi, took them in her hands, and now God was trying to leave the darbar, but Manaki refused to move. When this happened, all other seekers were also pleading to God, please don't go. And God understood that JeevuBaa, LaaduBaa, Dadakhachar's love will not allow him to go. And these seekers are fearing the separation with him so much that they won't be able to allow him to go. Now, what happens in this scenario is described by Premanand Swami. प्रेमी भक्त विनती करे दौड़ी दौड़ी लोह चुंबक तुल्य वृत्ति मूर्ति मां जोड़ी નથી જાતી દરબાર માંથી ગોડી મણકીએ ચડ્યા રે મોહન વનમાળી. Everybody is running behind God, magnetized by his love, and the horse is refusing to go out of the darbar. That's when the owner of this universe bent to the owner of the darbar, sheerly and merely out of love of this seeker. The might of the Almighty had to give in to the love of the seeker. And he finally requested to JeevuBaa, LaaduBaa and Dadakhachar, Agnyaya po અમે જઈએ વ્રત પૂરી, આજ્ઞા આપો અમે જઈએ વ્રત પૂરી. See the beauty and power of love. Who is seeking permission from whom? The owner of this universe is seeking permission from a simple, modest lover, a seeker. Please give me Agnya. Please allow me to go to Vratpuri. I was wrong that I decided to go without your permission, and I thought that I could overcome the obstacle of your love and go as per my will. But I will not do that now. Please allow me. Give me permission. I'll be back soon. I promise you that I will finish Ram Navami Utsav there and I'll be back to you. On this assurance, they gave permission. Jao Prabhu Ram Navami nathi duri, सेवक दास प्रेमानंद हजूरी, मणकीये चढ़्या रे मोहन वनमाली. With this loving permission that go but come back soon. Premanand Swami said, I will always be in your loving service. JeevuBaa, LaaduBaa and Dadakhachar said, we will miss you dearly for the next 10 days, but we will be waiting for you to come back. We will be craving for you until then. There are 4 more stanzas that describe how this Ram Navami Utsav went. These are beautiful meditative Keertans where Premanand Swami is narrating the whole incident very well. Maybe we can cover that later. But let us immerse in this love of a seeker with God, this attachment of God with the seeker, this beautiful chemistry that God is asking permission from them, the beautiful divine powers of a seeker, that they can hypnotize a horse and take the control in their hands. This is a beautiful unfolding story that can actually be felt, visualized because of how the Keertan is flowing. I'll just sing the last line of the last para of these 4 pads. दस दिवस जामे जमाडी सिधाव्या, व्रतपुरी वासी गढ़पुर आव्या, प्रेमानंद कहे मोंगे मोतीड़े वधाव्या, मणकिये चढ़्या रे मोहन वन माड़ी. God came back to Gadpur and fulfilled his promise. Let us all immerse in this beautiful setup, in this beautiful Keertan, in this beautiful love that God has for us and we must have for God. Let us all fall in love like JeevuBaa, like LaaduBaa, like Dadakhachar, that we do not forget God for even one moment of our life. Not one day should go without feeling this intense love for Him. Our love should be so strong, so intense, that He would take permission from us to separate from us even for 10 days, even for 1 day, even for 1 moment. When this kind of an entangled love happens with God, we won't need any push, reminder or motivation to express our love to God. It will come organically and effortlessly, and we will feel that bliss and liberation. Sahajanand Swami Maharaj.